What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito, and this is Battery CEO. Welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. Battery, what is on the agenda for today's pop culture news update?
Well, we have a lot to cover today. On today's pop culture news update, we're going to check out the first poster for Harley Quinn season 3, that is dropping later this month. That Daredevil reports for the upcoming Echo series. We also have a new director for Captain America 4, starring Anthony Mackee, and we'll discuss Marvel's animation panel that they will be revealing at San Diego Comic-Con on the 21st of this month. We have a lot to cover, and I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be amazing. But first, if you guys didn't know, you can check out our website at www.marvelbros.com to check out our merchandise, stay up to date with all of our podcasts, and much more. And you can also check us out wherever you listen to your podcasts at. So, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of that good stuff. Wherever you listen, you can check us out.
All right. And on top of that, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. Post of our content, much more.
That's right. And now, before we start, I see Derpy in the chat. My man says, I'm here for quality content. Well, you came to the right place, brother.
Right place, man.
You definitely came to the right place. So, starting off this week, this is something that I've seen basically all of Twitter lose their entire minds over. The creator of the Ahsoka series, I believe that's who it is, the creator or the director. She said, Natasha Liu Bordizzo says audiences will not need to see Star Wars Rebels to understand Ahsoka. It's great for them to have seen it, but we've got a standalone chapter as it is. So I am terrified as to what that means for the Ahsoka series, because the literal entire series is supposed to be based off of them finding Ezra and I can't think of the blue dude's name right now. It's slipping my mind. Thrawn, and that's all from Rebels. So the fact that she said this has me so nervous for this show, bro.
This makes me scared,
right?
Especially because I wanted people to watch Rebels. I want people to be exposed to that, and it's like, it's super unfortunate if that's true. With that said, I mean, I'm all for an original story. I just would like, they said it would be really rewarding for people who watch Rebels. I want it to be able to feel that way. Hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully they don't make us feel like, wow, they really didn't give us anything. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be horrible if they really didn't give us anything. So
it sounds like we're looking for a Kenobi 2.0 right now. That's kind of what that sounds like.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, this Ahsoka is Rebels, and you know what I mean? Like, her story is I won't say it's the biggest in Rebels, because she does have a super huge arc in Clone Wars, but Rebels is like where Ahsoka becomes, I don't want to say like God level, but you know what I'm seeing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that's where
she becomes a legend.
Ahsoka the White. You know what I mean? That's where we see her as that. That's where we get a lot of that information as well. And then from, what's it called? From not San Diego, I think it was Star Wars Day. They had showed I don't think it was a full trailer of Ahsoka, but it was like it
was a teaser, I think.
The teaser that we got of Disney Plus with all the Marvel shows that we got. Right?
Yeah, it was like a teaser reel or something.
And it shows a couple of shots from the Ahsoka series, not from the Rebel series, as a lot of people said that went there and saw it, like the graffiti thing that Sabine had made, and just a couple other shots like that really only hit home if you've seen Star Wars Rebels. So it's just really weird that she chose to say this. And it's like, yo, has she even seen Star Wars Rebels? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I was about to say, I was like, yo, does she even
definitely,
she like Christian Bale, who barely only saw the one according to him, he only watched the movie with the bloke who was collecting stones. Like, that's dead ass what he said. Yo, like,
yeah, and it shows, because
Christian Bale, I love you, but
villain,
that was mad disrespectful.
I'm
not gonna lie, mad disrespectful.
My man Derpy said, I'm gonna go see Minions instead of Thor potentially. I'm not seeing Thor until streaming. Sorry. Hey, bro, you're really not missing out on anything except the theater experience. I will say that. The
Yeah.
experience, like I think I might have liked that movie even less if I was like at home watching it. I would have probably turned it off to be completely honest. But like I think that theater experience, especially if you have like an IMAX or something like that near you, that'll definitely enhance it and make it, a little bit more worth their while. But we're not here to slander Thor today because I can slander Thor all day long, baby. Only one. What's up with it, brother? Welcome to the chat. My man says, "What is good, my guys? Hope all is well. Really looking forward to see more of Snips. Snips.
Yeah, it's Ahsoka's nickname.
Oh yes. I got you. I was in a whole nother world right now. I was like,
yeah, and that's one of the names that Anakin would call her.
Yeah,
in Clone Wars.
Yeah, I'm caught up now. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to see what happens with this show. But this, it's great for them to have seen it, but we have a standalone chapter as it is. It's like, bro, what does that even mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does that
disrespect.
even mean? Literally, that's what it seems like.
I don't know if I mean, I don't blame them. I really don't. But at the same time, it's like they already told us we're going to be rewarded if we watch the show. So this it's like contradicts every statement that they've given us to this point, which is super unfortunate. And I don't know if she said this because she really didn't watch Rebels like that. She's just there for another gig type, basically. Like I don't know what's going to happen here, but I have high hopes for Ahsoka. I think it's going to be better than the Mandalorian potentially. I have really high hopes.
That was a bold statement. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really bold statement.
That was a really bold statement.
I didn't expect you to say that. That took me completely off guard.
I think it's gonna be the best Star Wars show ever so far.
Okay.
I'm just calling it right now.
All right. I think it definitely has the potential to be the best Star Wars.
Biggest disappointment in all of Star Wars.
Dr. Kleenex, you need those, bro. I know. That was not the strat. So
you might be right.
I was like, oh no, he's gonna throw those. He needs those. But
I had a second pack next to me. Not gonna
lie. It's just like you said though. It definitely has all of the ingredients to be something incredible and something great that we literally never just experienced before. And then it also, on the same hand, has the ability to be one of the worst possible shows that Disney Plus has basically ever put out. That is related to Star Wars content, which right now for me is Boba Fett. I think it's like Boba Fett, Kenobi, because Kenobi was super fun, but it was bad, and then Boba Fett was just bad, and it wasn't really fun at all, except for those episodes that we had of The Mandalorian. There was just no payoff or build up, really. It was just that wasn't the strat. I hope Disney stops trying to make everyone good guys. I feel like that's kind of the Star Wars is not the universe for that. Like Marvel, it's different. But Star Wars, bro, those guys are evil. Like you're dealing with real evil people. You can't just turn them bad, and it just be all good and dandy. Beskar Batman says she also has a few episodes in Jedi Tales, which looks good as well. Oh yeah. Those do look really good. I think she's like a baby in one of those episodes as well, and like we get like her whole tribe of people of I forgot their name. It was right there on the tip of my tongue. It was right there on the tip of my tongue, bro. Damn, it was right there.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That show looks amazing too. The Tales.
Yeah.
The Tales of
and the people that were there got to see a trailer for it. Trailer for that.
Togruta? Jesus, I did not know that's what the name of her species is.
I thought it was different.
I thought it was different too, but that's what it says. It says Togruta. Oh yeah, because the Twi'leks are the blue ones.
Yeah,
the Twi'leks are the blue ones, so that I guess that makes sense.
I was about to say I think it might be different because of the color. Because I know there's the Twi'leks for the most part they're like kind of bluish, right? Blue, yellow. I don't know. It just
I
kind of
think
depends.
I think that
Or it's the
Hera
pattern
is
that's different.
also a Twi'lek, and she's
Yeah, she's a
green
Twi'lek.
though. So
Yeah.
I think those are the main colors. It's like blue, shades of blue and green. Because I know there's definitely like a yellowish one in Rebels somewhere. I think her dad is even yellow, if I'm
Yeah,
not
I think her
mistaken.
dad
He's
is
more of like a
more
yellowish
like an
color.
orange.
Yeah, like a yellow orangish type of vibe. Um, Derpy says it's definitely going to be better than Kenobi and Boba combined. I mean, I hope it is. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Kenobi gave us some really dope things, and like Ahsoka is lit, but I don't know if Ahsoka can carry the show the way Vader carried Kenobi. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if that's a possibility, and I also don't know too much about. I don't think any of these actors that's in this, except for Ahsoka. Like, I think she's the only one that I actually know that actor. Because Sabine, I'm really not sure who she is. We
Yeah,
still don't know who's playing Hera. The dude that's playing Admiral Thrawn, I don't know who he is, and then the one that's playing Ezra, I don't know who he is either, if I'm not mistaken.
I know the guy who's playing Thrawn, but like I can't think of a movie that he was in. Um,
Mm,
and I also know one other person, but I can't think of the person's name at my head right now.
yeah.
Um, but I really do. I think this could be the best Star Wars show so far. And just like I think who's the one that said it? Someone had mentioned in the chat, like I don't think Dave Filoni would want to ruin I think his favorite character,
Mm,
you know, and I
yeah.
think he'd want to
Well,
make
I
sure that
mean,
she gets
they let
justice.
everything else get ruined, so I don't know how much actual say so they have now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's how it made me feel watching Kenobi and watching Boba Fett. It's like John Favreau and Dave Filoni don't have as much say so as we think they do, because I feel like they would have a way they would have made a complete way better show, like on both of those aspects. Like if Dave Filoni would have made Boba Fett, he definitely would have been more of like a villain type of dude or whatever the case may be. I think it would have just been all around different. And I think the same for everything. Like it
Hmm.
just doesn't follow suit as to who we know they are. Even the little bit that we get of her name's not Shakti, it's Fennec Shand. The little bit that we get
Hmm.
of Fennec Shand in the Bad Batch is low key better than all of what we see of Fennec Shand in the live action and her live action version. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's literally, I think, even the same down to the same voice actor in the Bad Batch, and it's like they can direct the voice acting better than it's just it blows my mind, bro. So I really hope, like how we're all saying, like I really hope that it actually gets done justice. Oh yeah, right here, Omi Wonder homie, my man says I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
Cowboy Dave is gonna let his baby girl fall flat, and I could see that, but it's just, man, it's just terrifying to see. It's just terrifying where we are with Star Wars right now, all
Yeah.
around in general. Derp says potential to be better than Mando, but we will see how it goes. Oh, big potential to be better than Mando. I mean, it's Ahsoka. We actually know her. We're connected to Ahsoka. We're not connected to Mando or Baby Groot. We weren't connected to any of
We
them.
have a whole character development for her. Like it's not even like
Yes,
she's like a part of us. Like for me at least in terms of
literally.
Star Wars, like she's single handedly one of like the most favorite character I have of all of Star Wars. For me.
And one of the most influential characters as
Oh
well.
yes.
Like
Yep.
she definitely, like her arc is definitely like the creation of Darth Vader in its own right
You know what
as
I
well.
saw?
You know what I mean? So,
Uh I saw some concept art that I think a fan had made. It was when Luke and Leia were born. It was Ahsoka and Obi-Wan together when the
bro,
babies were born.
that would have been
Yeah.
peak.
Yeah. Like it was like secretly together, and I was like, yo, that would have been so heartbreaking and like, oh man.
Bro, seeing her in The Mandalorian and how she was talking, she like said like three words to Luke. She was like, just like your father," or something like that. And it literally crushed us immediately. Like we were like, "Oh my god, my heart," you know. So it's like there's so much, like Ahsoka is just so much potential. And I think is it Rosario Dawson that's playing Ahsoka?
Yeah.
She's a really good actress. I don't know why people have definitely shit on her with being Ahsoka though, and I'm not really sure why.
I think it's the design that people weren't okay with.
Oh,
Which
okay,
they made
okay,
adjustments to.
They
They did
definitely
make they're making her things longer and moving.
They're not
some
called
other things.
tendrils. They're called
ears.
Man.
I have no idea.
They have a name for them. Yeah, they have a name for those things. Entrals. No, those are the top parts, though, right? Those are the top parts. The top parts are mandrels, and then the bottom parts are called something else.
Tendrils?
I don't know. Maybe it is tendrils. I don't know. Only one says his episode with Ahsoka in Mando season 2 was so close. Was so clutch. Yes, bro. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. Adrian, welcome to the they're good at making characters we don't know about. Now characters we know, they mess up. That's super true. That's super true. I think they did a really good job though with
Bane? Cad Bane?
Damn. No. Damn. It was in the Mandalorian. Homegirl with that was coming from the dark saber. I have so much knowledge in my brain right now. I cannot.
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan. There we go. Yeah. They did it. I felt like Bo-Katan was like the same person from Rebels. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like that was a different person. Who else did we know from that? I think it was like just her. It felt like she was the only person that we've. But they do a really good job of like you said, like Adrian's saying right here, like the new characters that they create are awesome, and that's why we need to be moving into the future of Star Wars and not staying stagnant in the Skywalker saga and just adding more to it. Because no matter how much awesomeness you add, we know that it all doesn't matter because the Emperor doesn't even, you know what I mean? Like we know it really doesn't matter like that. And they really haven't been doing almost really anything, it seems like, to build the future of Star Wars. It's just filling in the gaps, you know? I feel like even with a past episode, you could still go into, fill in some future stuff. But instead, they don't really add anything new. It's like, here's the ship from Phantom Menace. Like, it's like, all right, bro, I feel it. They're just gonna keep playing off of the nostalgia factor. I feel like Disney is a little bit scared to start something new because they don't think that nostalgia is gonna hit the same because of the flop that is the sequel trilogy. But it is what it is, and we just got to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
My man Samurai says, "What up, Marvel Bros? What's up, Samurai?
How's it going, Samurai?
Love to see you in the chat, my brother." My guy also says, "Did y'all hear about the drama with Sam Wilson, Captain America, that people want Chris Evans to come back as Cap?" We will come around back to this when we get to that part of the discussion because we are going to talk about this later on. Well, not this particular thing, but we'll add it to what
that's definitely something that I was going to bring up. But moving right along to our second item. I know Thor: Love and Thunder, hot topic right now, okay? But concept art has revealed that Russell Crowe actually was supposed to possibly play the devil. I don't know.
Yeah, my man was supposed to basically be
Mephisto, right?
Mephisto, yeah.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't Mephisto, he was definitely like Satan.
Yeah. Because the concept art looked cool, but I don't know.
The concept art looked like he was about to start playing a banjo.
I just don't know.
Here we go.
Like Russell Crowe's.
What happened? Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to think to myself, do I like Russell Crowe's Zeus? You know, I don't know.
There it is. The man titties.
Yo,
Yo, I actually dig this. I'm not gonna lie, I dig it. I dig it. I think I definitely think that it could be um better, I guess
this
you could
could have been
say.
cool, especially with the way he was at the end. You know,
Yeah, I
in the
just
end
don't
credit
think
scene.
this would have been this was not the movie to have Mephisto in. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like more than anything, I think Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness would have been the place to have Mephisto in. Uh
Hmm.
and it just kind of, it's going to be really interesting to see if we ever do get Mephisto, because I know like how hard a lot of countries are when it comes to like the devil and all that stuff, like being in movies or whatever the case may be, like China not having it most of the time, like any of the time. And China is like one of the biggest places that a lot of the money comes from. Like that's how, like, I'm pretty sure in-game and Avatar both re-released in China, like to get over that to keep taking the first place lead as the biggest movie of all time. It didn't really re-release out here too as many times. It felt like they were just piggybacking in China, just re-releasing Avatar, re-releasing Endgame, re-releasing Avatar, re-releasing Endgame, and China was going crazy for every time. So I mean, it makes sense. But with this, bro, the way that my man's just holding a leg, like he's just been gnawing on it for the past like 30 minutes, just chilling.
Yeah,
Um, I like it. I honestly liked him better as Zeus in the post-credit scene than I did in the movie. So,
yeah,
yeah.
I liked that version as well, and that's why I think if we see that version as this particular character, I think that'd be pretty cool. With the way the end credit went, that behavior, that tone would have been cool to see from him. But like, that's not what we got from him in the movie. The movie made him feel like he was nothing. Like he was just a dude who was scared of losing power. Like, it was just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was not the strat at
It
all.
wasn't the strat. It was not the strat.
Um,
This, however, could definitely have possibly made a big difference. With that said, like you said, I don't think this character was supposed to be needed to be in this movie. Um,
he would have been in the movie just to be in the movie. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like there wouldn't have been actual substance behind him being in the movie. He'd just been there to been there, which isn't always a bad thing. But in this case, it may
yeah,
have been to the detriment of the movie. I think they made the right choice with making him Zeus. I think if I like they could have, I think they could have made him someone else possibly, but they mainly made him Zeus and added Zeus for that post credit scene that we see. No
yeah,
spoilers, you guys, so you guys don't have to be scared and run away because we're not going to drop any spoilers on you right now. But it did seem like Mephisto is the guy that's been in the background of the MCU that they've just wanted to introduce time and time again, but they don't know when to do it or how to do it.
yeah,
I think I think the best place for them to introduce him and the worst place would be in a Disney Plus show, because then they don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? They don't have to worry about the not being able to access the different markets of box office vibes or whatever
yeah.
you want to call it. So I like this picture. I think it's decent. Um, I'm happy that we didn't see this in the movie though, to be completely honest, because I think it would have not been good. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. So yeah, this is Russell Crowe as Mephisto if he would have been that in the Thor: Love and Thunder movie, but he's not. So yeah, I think that's about all of that one, right? All righty, moving on to the next thing. A rumor coming at us. Austin Butler has reportedly been cast as Green Arrow for the upcoming Black Canary movie or show on HBO Max.
Yes. And this is the guy who's playing Elvis in the latest Elvis movie.
Oh, boo.
Um,
Oh, that's lame.
so I don't know how to feel.
I don't want that. I mean, I guess he does not have the look at all for that, bro.
I'm trying to think. I feel like he potentially could. I don't know. I feel like we need to see Elvis.
Man, from every rendition of Green Lantern animated that I've ever seen, comic book as well, he does not fit the bill. Like, boy, yeah.
Wait, Green Arrow.
Green Arrow. That's even worse, to be honest.
I was like, because I'm trying
Green
to think.
Arrow is a little bit more gritty.
I could definitely think of
older.
other people to play Green Arrow for sure. But I don't know. I guess it just depends what type of version they want to play of him.
Yeah, I think that's really weird. I think he could do like a what's Bruh's name? Red Arrow? I think that's Green Arrow's sidekick. I think that's what his name is, Red Arrow. I could see him being like a Red Arrow type of vibe, a speedy type of vibe or something. But he is not hitting the mark for me personally. And I mean, come on, G. Green Arrow from the CW show, that is Green Arrow, bro. Like, he is Green Arrow. I don't know what his name is, but he is the best freaking. Yeah, he rocks socks in that role.
I have a vague memory
of
it.
Something else too. When we saw him in it, and we were like, "Oh, that's bruh." Arrow, Green Arrow actor.
I'm trying to think. Was it
Stephen Amell?
Was it Diggs? It wasn't Diggs, right?
What? What are you talking about?
I can't think of it.
No, what are you talking about?
The Green Arrow from CW. Who was the actor's name, or like the name
in real life?
In the show.
Oh, like, Oliver Queen. Oliver Queen.
I'm so
yeah, bro. I have no idea what we're talking about right now. I'm so confused.
You're right. He is Green Arrow. I don't know what.
I'm so confused.
I'm on 1 hour of sleep right now. Actually,
okay.
I got home from work last night, and then my boy was like, "Hey, yo!" Like, I lay down. 20 minutes later, my phone woke me up, and it was like, "Hey, yo, you ready to go fishing?" And I was like, "What?" You betcha. So I went fishing. We just got back, and so my mind's a little jambled right now. Just a little bit.
I see. Yeah. I definitely went to sleep because I knew we had a pop culture news update at 10 o'clock. But, you know, it is what it is. Fishing.
I thought I had time to rest some more prior to going fishing, but we took a lot longer to close and it was super unfortunate. But
yeah, bro, I forgot all about the Black Canary thing happening.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't even happening anymore, if I'm being honest.
I don't even know who the person's supposed to be for Black Canary, let alone to have.
I think they're going with the same person who played her in Birds of Prey.
The black girl?
Yeah.
I was not a fan of her, to be completely honest. But cool. I wasn't a fan of that movie other than like
some of the movie wasn't the greatest
that we had.
That movie wasn't the greatest, but I think they are focusing on her. Potentially. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, I think that would be really weird to have bro that played Elvis be Green Arrow.
Definitely
Green Arrow's very
for sure.
Green Arrow's a lot more gritty a lot of the time, I think. But if they're going for like a Smallville Green Arrow where bro's like younger, you know what I mean? Like a younger getting to know him a little bit more or something like that, I could understand. Yo, my bad, Demonic. What's up with it, Demonic? How you doing? My boy in the chat, big chillin'. My man says, hi. I heard it in Kirby's voice from Super Smash Bros. Demonic also says, I really love Green Arrow in CW. Oh, yeah, he's goated. Best show until it wasn't anymore, you know? I think me and you, Demonic, have had extensive conversations in our Discord about the CW shows, Stargirl, all of it, you know? So, Multiverse of Madness is now available for pre-order on 4K and Blu-ray. That's awesome. I need them extra features, baby. Demonic says, even though they took a darker route. Oh, yeah. They gave Green Arrow Batman's comic books stories for sure in the CW.
For sure.
I said I freaking loved it and ate it up. Yeah, for sure. Wait, they're making a new show? So this isn't a CW show. This is going to be HBO Max original. And if it's a show or a movie, we're not entirely sure on which one it is at this moment.
It'll be mainly focused on the The Black Canary. It'll be focused on her, but Green Arrow could potentially be involved at some point in the show.
Well,
This is a rumor.
they're like together,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay.
Well, at least I think that's how it works in the comics sometimes.
Comics?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Black Canary, if you feel me, get
Mhm.
around a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for it. I need to see a trailer or some concept art for this. I'm not down for him being Green Arrow, but I am down
Yeah.
for the Black Canary movie and or show.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool. My man says, Demonic says, I hope they bring back this version of him, but make the writing and action less cheesy. Oh yeah, that's very true. I think they need to just. I honestly think HBO Max and the CW and DC or whatever needs to just go ahead and just. I know they'll never scrap those shows because they still make them so much money. Like people still come and eat it up, bro. Even this new season, I think it just dropped like last week or the week before. People are like head over heels about it for the Flash, the new season of the Flash. And it's like, if we could have the Flash actor and the Green Arrow actor and just bring the whole CW universe into movieverse and make it a lot less cheesy, I think that would be awesome. I doubt it will happen because, money, but I think that would be the coolest thing ever.
I agree, man.
Let's see. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, before we move on to our next item, I just want to remind you guys that you guys can now purchase Marvel Bro merch by visiting our website at www.marvelbros.com. That's MRVLbros.com. And don't forget to tag us on your social media so we can see you represent the super fan. But moving into our next topic, we have our first poster for Harley Quinn season 3. I need to catch up on the show. I watched the first couple episodes of season 1, but I haven't seen anything else out of that. And this show is wild.
Yeah, this show is insane.
But I know people are excited for this season. So
yeah, I just recently watched I've just been watching the show over again, and it's definitely crazy as hell, and it's definitely really dope. I love this show in its own way, and a lot of people on Twitter like really, really, really like this show. And I guess like it gets crazier in the second season, and there's like a better story once the second season starts and whatnot.
Reminds me of The Boys.
It reminds me of Invincible a little bit because you know you get that real life blood and dying and death, and then you got Harley Quinn really trying to deal with becoming a new villain. It's like DC's version of Invincible almost. Animation definitely not as good as Invincible's. It's still close though, and I think Harley Quinn is a solid character to be in this animated universe, I guess you could say. I think that they could potentially create even spin-off series from this show and create like a whole Harley Quinn animated universe oh my god.
I would much prefer that than what they're doing with the live action stuff. I'm being honest.
Whoa. Yeah. I agree. But here is the poster.
Okay, so we got Bane, we got Batman, we got Gordon, Poison Ivy,
the shark dude.
Yeah, I forget the shark dude's name, and then I don't know who what purple thing is.
The purple thing? Oh, the purple thing is her plant that be talking. Like the Venus flytrap. That's what it's called.
Not purple, brown or orange.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My boy needs to get some sleep. My God.
The orange thingy. And I think that
he kind of looks like a rock monster or like the sludge dude from Teen Titans.
I was gonna say that black and white thing could be potentially referencing the Black Canary, but then I realized that's the shoe that she's flicking off, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely the shoe.
uh
Oh, my boy.
Bad is in full swing.
Man.
So July 28th, this is when this is coming out. Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
we got 18 days to catch up.
Okay.
I know someone asked us to check this out on the channel.
I think they brought it up yesterday. No,
I don't know
Friday.
how HBO Max does their stuff, but I'm definitely down to check it out for sure. I don't know if it's a weekly thing or what, but you know, a quick little 30-minute watch party. Maybe we can do it in the Discord even or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Demonic says every time I see the actress for Harley Quinn in interviews, I just think it's just Harley Quinn. I don't even know her real name, bro. Margot Robbie is goated, bro. Margot Robbie is goated.
I think she really
on Margot Robbie
plays really good Harley Quinn. I think it's just.
I think she plays really good roles in general. Like no matter what she's in, she does a really good job at it. My man Demonic said, "You okay, Battery?"
I'm on 1 hour of sleep, my guy.
Hey,
not even that. I was literally sitting in a camping chair, just sitting there watching my poles, and I was just kind of dozing off. You know, we got out there like at 4, got back like at 8, so we were there for a cool 4 hours. But of that, I might have been asleep for like an hour and a half, maybe tops. So
you're wilding, bro. My man just doesn't give a crap about it.
You know,
yo, my boy Battery's about to pass out one of these days. We just gonna be streaming, and he's just gonna be asleep in the chair like this. But I'm here for Harley Quinn. It looks really dope. I know in this new season or in the next season, her and Ivy established some type of relationship. You know. So I can't wait to see that kind of happen and all that stuff. I really like the plant dude, the Venus flytrap. He's okay, you know who he is too. He's oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure this is him. I think he's the teacher from Spider-Man, the black dude. The one that be tripping. No, that's not him. It's the other one. What's this guy's name, bro? I can't even think of his name. You'll know him when you see him.
I think I know you're talking. Is he? Shoot, I don't even know.
And he has like kind of a lisp when he talks.
I don't think I know.
What?
I might.
Giancarlo Esposito is in this show, bro. I had no idea. This show has grade A actors for them. What the hell? Bro, they got Phil Lamar in this, bro. That guy is ever. What the heck is happening? This is insane. I had no idea it was a cast like this for the show. Wow. Like all of these people are actually like almost A-listers.
No, yeah, I remember when
JB Smooth
first came out. We were really impressed with the cast that they had.
That's true.
For the first season. So I only can imagine, what we're at now, because I have no idea what's happened between season 1 and this season. But hey, I'm excited. I'll just check this out and get caught up.
It's definitely solid. Is JB Smooth in it? Yeah, okay, it is him. I'm like, bro, what's going on? This dude is hilarious. Images. This guy. That dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. he's her plant. He's Poison Ivy's plant. And he's like sentient. Hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. Demonic said, drink some coffee, my man.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
I'm not a coffee drinker either.
I don't drink coffee.
I do drink tea though.
Yeah, I'll drink some tea.
Black tea? Woo, fire when you're sleepy, man. That thing wake you up, bucko. But all right. But yeah, that is this is the news poster for Harley Quinn season 3 that will be coming July 28th on HBO Max. If you guys have any knowledge about the show, or if you like the show, or any opinions on the show, definitely drop it in the chat down below, so we can talk about it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys join our Discord to stay up to date with all of our conversations and discussions that we have in that G thing, because we be talking about a whole lot of stuff all the time. But moving right along to the next thing on the docket today, Daredevil will reportedly have a red and black costume for the upcoming Echo series on Disney Plus. So, are you thinking that red and yellow suit that we saw is going to be like for his show, or?
That's what I was about to say. I was like, do we even know this is even true? Like, I mean, because I thought for sure the red and yellow was like kind of confirmed, wasn't it? Or was it a rumor? I don't
I don't think
remember.
it was ever confirmed. Not that I know of, at least. I don't think it was ever confirmed. I think they were always just saying,
because the people were excited for the yellow.
But I think that was also in direct connection to his own series, not necessarily this one. At least I thought.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm down for this. I mean, I love, the red.
Maybe
I
when
really
we see
do.
him in She-Hulk, he's in red and yellow.
Maybe
if we see him in She-Hulk as, Daredevil, maybe we see him in the red and yellow or something. But I mean, that red and yellow, it always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, because it's like I like it, it looks cool, but for the blind guy that fights at crime, usually at night, I don't think a bright yellow suit is the best strat to go with. If you know what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't seem like the strat, like when they shift Batman's stuff to being all black in the comics, like instead of the blue with the yellow and the grays and all that stuff, it fit way better. Like in a lot of movies too, a lot of the animated movies, you rarely see my man with the bright yellow and the blues and stuff. He's usually in the blacks, in the all black stuff, just to get a better, so he can stay hidden, basically, So I like it. I liked it when we first saw it, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah,
but I think they should. I definitely don't think the red and yellow should be his main suit. I definitely think he should have more than one Daredevil suit if that's the type of vibe we're going for, especially if it's from the same Daredevil that we've always had, type of thing. You know what I mean? And it would make sense for him to have a different suit, though, since Bullseye kind of stole his last suit, type of vibe. So it is what it is. Mary Sue jumping in. His suit looks like a blind guy made it. That's hilarious. I really like the dude that makes his suit in the Netflix show, though. I loved that.
I do too.
Guy, that whole relationship that they had together was really dope, though, to be completely honest. Demonic says, I haven't watched Harley Quinn. Is it still gonna be MA?
I think he's referring to Daredevil. If it's still going to be MA on Disney Plus.
Oh, is it going to be for mature audiences? Yes.
I was like, I'm pretty sure. I hope so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mean, you got to also think Daredevil's now on Disney Plus as well, and they have the whole news section and whatnot. So it does, it is possible to get that that more rated R version of Daredevil. You should not expect it to be anywhere near what it was on Netflix, though. I think that's good. I think that's just kind of the given, is that it's not going to be anywhere close to what it was on Netflix. And to answer your newest question, no, it's not the same writers. It's not the same writers. It's only the same actors, like Vincent D'Onofrio. I know Daredevil's name, but I can't think of it. Him, and then a lot of the other actors that are also going to be in this movie. Mary Sue says Daredevil on Disney Plus completely unedited. Yes, all of the Defender shows are completely that are on Disney Plus are completely unedited, and that's why they had to add the parental advisory section and all of that type of stuff. So now, if you want, like, they have it was super weird at first. I mean, it wasn't weird because it made sense because it's Disney. But when Disney Plus first came out, it was all just, it was all just for kids basically. And then once they changed it, it was no longer for kids. So, it says IDK, man, I feel like they are gonna ruin it. This is what I'll say to that. It's possible that they could ruin it, but they have access to so many more characters to be able to be in that show now. You know what I mean? Like, so it could.
We just haven't seen them do anything like this yet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think this is gonna be a pivotal moment for Disney to see if how far they're willing to go, to see how connected they're willing to make them. Their stuff be work with the other stuff. I don't know if they're gonna try and be like, hey, you know what? Let's just reboot it. Or do a soft reboot to where it's the same storyline, but something happens and it changes everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think this is a test for Disney for sure, because I don't even know if they understand what they want to try and do with the R-rated content. I just know people love it. I mean, look at The Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, people want to see that type of stuff, and I think this is a good step. Hopefully they don't trip, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but hopefully they stay on course and really kind of feel it out.
Moon Knight was definitely a step in the right direction for what we want from the MCU right now, giving us a lot more gore and blood and death. And I know it sounds terrible to say that we want more of that, but that's just kind of the territory that you come with when you have superheroes fighting and doing badass stuff. People die. We're not talking about, we have villains. Like, these villains aren't just trying to rob a bank. People are dying, okay? So, and they can't just make it like a cartoon where it's like, oh, hey, they're trying to take over the world every episode or something like that. They have to actually kind of go a little pretty full throttle with what's going on.
Yeah.
The Demonic says I want to see someone's head come off. I mean, we've seen Thanos beheaded. I think someone gets beheaded in the Thor movie. I'm pretty sure someone gets beheaded on
Black Panther. No.
I wanted to say Multiverse of Madness, but I think that's just the Ultron head that she's carrying.
Yeah.
Mary Sue said, what would be hilarious? A Blade series without blood. Yeah, that would be.
Disney would do some
pretty much impossible. Too. Yeah, that would be pretty much impossible. How do you have a vampire with no blood? It's just impossible. That's really gonna. I'm really hoping that they do that Black Label-esque thing where they let out all of their X-rated content, not even X-rated, that sounded really bad, but their R-rated content, I need it, man. I need that, I need it. I want to see Blade as well. Hopefully we get something about Blade at San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Well, I hope so. I mean, look at that show, Miss Marvel, Ironheart, and Armor Wars are the big four that we've known about since the initial release.
And Secret Invasion.
Yes, and Secret Invasion. And so we haven't gotten a whole lot from those, but I think we're going to get a lot of cool stuff from San Diego Comic-Con. So, and I think
don't we get another show this year other than She-Hulk? Is it Armor Wars that we get this year, or is it Secret Invasion?
I don't think we get. I know for sure.
Nothing?
I don't think we get another one.
Oh, wow.
Because after She-Hulk, it should be Black Panther, right? No. Yeah.
Yeah. No. We have the Halloween special Werewolf by Night first. That's what it is.
That's this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, we haven't seen anything for that yet.
Nothing, bro.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so we got Moon Knight, and then Miss Marvel, She-Hulk. Is the holiday special this year too? The Guardians of the Galaxy one, or is that next year?
I also thought it was next year, but I think next year is the next Guardians movie.
So they're gonna have the Guardians of the Galaxy movie and the.
Well, I'm assuming the Christmas special is this year, and the new movie is next year. But I could be wrong because I think
next year is Guardians, and then the year after that is the movie.
Yeah, because I don't think who was supposed to be writing it. Was it Taika or was it Gunn? No, it's not.
No, it's Gunn. No, it's Gunn, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure James Gunn is directing all of that stuff. And then I'm pretty sure he even said it's not going to just be like it's actually going to matter low key. Like the holiday special is actually going to have stuff going on in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we get Werewolf by Night in October, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever in November, and then December is Avatar, and I think that's all we get. And then the next year is when we have the Marvels.
Yep.
Isn't he coming out this phase 4? Who coming out phase 4?
I think Blade.
Blade? Yeah, I think Blade is phase 4.
I would hope so.
Yes, he is phase 4 because he came out on stage when they were talking about all of the phase 4 stuff.
And it was an Eternals, technically. His voice was.
Yeah, that's very true. His voice was.
I think we will see him coming here pretty soon.
Do you think we'll get a Black Knight movie before a Blade movie? Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I think Black Knight will be there with Blade in Blade.
Okay, I could go for that for sure.
If that makes sense. I think that's where they're kind of going. Going with it potentially, but again, I don't. They didn't say if it's supposed to be R-rated yet. I think they're definitely going to kind of take advantage of Punisher and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
to figure out what they want to do. I would love a rated R Blade. I don't really know how else they would do it. Because I don't. Did you watch the Pg-13 Deadpool? Because remember they came out with
I don't think so. The Christmas special.
The Christmas special, yeah. And they like recorded a bunch of footage and made it PG-13.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I never watched it, so I don't know if it was any good or if it just felt weird. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see.
For sure.
I'm excited for Blade, though.
Yeah, I'm also excited for Blade. Demonic says a secret invasion about the Kree and the Skrull stuff. Yes, it should be, but I think more than anything, it'll be about all of the people that we had no idea were Skrulls in the MCU for however long it would be. We already know that Maria Hill and Nick Fury were Skrulls at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, but those aren't the main Skrulls. But we don't know who else could be a Skrull since then. As well as we don't know who. I mean, I think it would be dope for Hawkeye's wife to come out as a Skrull, only because in the comics, I think it was also Hawkeye's girlfriend that was the first person to be revealed as a Skrull. If it wasn't Hawkeye's girlfriend, it was like Ant-Man or something like that, or I don't know who it was. I feel like it was like Wasp was revealed to be a Skrull or something like that in the comic books. I would love to see who could have been a Skrull this whole time, like Happy or something like that. That would be crazy to see. Maybe the DODC agent that we've recently seen in Miss Marvel and that we saw in Spider-Man No Way Home and that we'll probably see in the She-Hulk series. I wouldn't be surprised if that person was a Skrull. and just little stuff like that. I think all of those different people would be really dope, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd just be solid, man. I think it would just be solid.
Yeah, man. I think overall, I'm excited for what. Disney could bring to the table.
Valentina was a scroll.
Oh, in
the comic books, yeah.
I could see that.
That would be solid. Could you imagine if she's building this whole team for the Skrulls to be able to fight against like the Avengers? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she's trying to like steal their powers and to create the Super Skrull.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Anything could be possible with Marvel. They do a lot of things. They do a lot of cool things. They do a lot of things differently. They do things similarly. So overall, I'm looking forward to this movie.
Elektra.
Elektra was too?
Elektra was the first one to be revealed as a Skrull when she was killed by Echo during a battle with the New Avengers.
Okay.
Black Bolt, Spider-Woman, Hank Pym. What if the mom, the wife, Jarvis, Captain Marvel.
So these are all people who were Skrulls?
The original Marvel, Captain Marvel. Yeah, this is all people that's Skrull. Mockingbird. That's what I said, yo. Mockingbird is Hawkeye's wife. In the MCU at least. Longshot, Brother Voodoo. He's awesome. There was a couple of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And then the Avengers Initiative.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Hank Pym's Skrull imposter also set his sights on the 50-state initiative as the director of the program. During his time on the initiative, Hank placed Skrull agents on every superhero team in the initiative. The entire initiative was forced to band together in order to fight the various Skrulls on their respective teams. One Skrull in particular took the form of the Crusader, an initiative hero who actually helped his team fight the Skrull invasion. Oh, that's dope. In 2009's Avengers, The Initiative number 19 by Dan Slott, Christos Gage, Harvey Talibau, and Bong Dazao. Crusader even killed the Hank Pym imposter before he was discovered and tragically killed by 3D Man.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of the 3D Man.
Yeah, I haven't either, man.
Demonic says I can see that. Yeah, for sure. Wait, are the Skrulls good or bad? Bad or good?
Both,
in the MCU, right? They're good. In the comics, they're bad. But like Battery said, they are both. But
I think with the MCU, they're kind of going both, though.
Yeah, maybe. Overall in the comics, they're evil, and overall in the MCU, they're good. But you do have those other factions of good and bad people, like you just heard about the dude that was a Skrull that actually helped the heroes fight the other Skrulls, So you do have stuff like that takes place and happens. And we still need to see Talos's daughter, because we don't know where she is in the universe of Marvelness and whatnot. So that'll all be really interesting to see. Because they seem to be pretty all right from Captain Marvel. Yes, but you do also have to realize that was in the 90s, so it's been about 30 years.
A lot could happen.
Yeah, it's been about 30 years.
The Sokovia Awards war. Who knows what could happen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I agree. Most definitely. And then I'm really interested to see what's going to be happening with the Echo series, though, because, like, of course, where we left off, was we like Hawkeye. If you guys are fans of the channel, Hawkeye is basically our least favorite Disney Plus show. I would say that Thor: Love and Thunder is the Hawkeye of movies, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So Echo, My man said, "Who's Echo, bro? Did you watch Hawkeye?" um,
Echo's like a deaf warrior.
Echo is deaf. She is the deaf version of Daredevil, I guess is the way to put that. Simple. She's Elektra, but Daredevil. Yeah, she's Elektra, but Daredevil. And she only has one leg as well, which I don't think is in the comic like that. I didn't finish it. LOL, I gave up on it. Yo.
Can't say I blame you.
I feel you for sure. But yeah, Echo has one leg and is deaf in the show, in Hawkeye at least. So that's what's up with that. And then Echo is the next place we'll see Daredevil. Supposedly that's the next time that we're supposed to see Daredevil is in the Echo series, which is coming next year sometime.
It's gonna be a good time.
I really, really hope they just stop doing this whole 6-episode format at some point. Like we gotta get like at least 9 episodes of at least 45 minutes. It's just it's not enough time. It's just not enough. But yeah, so next up on the docket, is this me? Yeah. Is this me? Or is this you? No, this is you.
Yeah, sorry about that. The Duffer Brothers have reportedly been working on a new live-action Death Note and a live-action spinoff for Stranger Things, and this is all going to be part of their new studio, Upside Down Pictures. This is for Netflix. I think this could be pretty cool. With that said, Netflix already goofed up Death Note live action.
It wasn't that bad. Yes, it was. Mary Sue says, I didn't give up on Hawkeye. I could watch it all day.
Cringe.
Yo, Mary Sue. You loved that. You loved that freaking dance number at the end. Me and Battery were just sitting there and
the end credit scene was mad disrespectful. Like, yo.
And Mary Sue was like, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, that was a dark time on the channel, bro.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe that.
But yeah, I am super excited about the whole Upside Down Pictures. I believe this is their logo and how everything is going to be. Like, this is how their logo looks. This is how the Upside Down Pictures stuff is going to be. And I am all the way here for it, bro. Like, we kind of talked about it when this initially came out. And it was like, yo, they pulled the Avatar, basically. They pulled the Avatar, The Last Airbender, and gave them their own studio because they're so freaking dope. And with this, we are also, with the spinoff that we're supposed to be getting of Stranger Things, it is going to not be about any of our people that we know from Stranger Things already. It's going to be a complete spinoff of straight new stuff for everything. And I'm down for it 100%. I think they do a really good job at stuff. To be honest, if they were to like remake the Goonies, I think Upside Down Pictures would be the strat to go with that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of those type of shows and movies that are really dope and a little bit creepy, and not too creepy, but just like a lot of those childhood shows that everyone's trying to remake. I could definitely see the Duffer Bros actually doing a really good job with doing them. Death Note, I think they're going to do a great job with, personally.
Their writing is, the way they directed Stranger Things, man, has been incredible. Yeah. Did they write all of Stranger Things as well, or did they just direct it?
No, I'm pretty sure that's their creation. The Duffer Bros created it completely. Like it's their baby. Mary Sue says, I'm a theater girl. Oh, okay. I understand. I've seen like 3 plays in my whole life, so I'm not that much of I'm not a theater boy, but I'll go to a play if it's solid. I do want to see some news plays. I'm not even gonna cap. If this was a real play in real life, I would probably see it. I'm not even gonna lie. cringe and all, just so I could talk about it. Mary Sue says, I kind of think Duffer Bros would be a good fit for Fantastic Four. Thoughts? I think the Duffer Bros would do a really good job with Midnight Suns. I think they would do an excellent job with the Midnight Suns.
That could be pretty cool. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that.
I think one of the Spider-Man movie creators would be really good with the Fantastic Four. I think the one that did the Amazing Spider-Man, I think he would be great at doing the Fantastic Four. That's just a personal opinion, because like those movies are not bad at all. You know what I mean? I don't think it's because of the creators that movie falls short, like just personally. And I think that, either them or John Watts would have been really great picks. Who is our new creator for they were talking about it being John Krasinski, but there's no solid things about that. But I don't know how I feel about John Krasinski. I think I would much rather have one of those other people that I had aforementioned before, but it's all good if not. Demonic says, who are the Duffer Bros? Are they like the Russo Bros? Yeah, the Duffer Bros created Stranger Things for Netflix.
No, yeah,
now
they're
have
basically
their own studio.
The Russo brothers for Netflix. That's probably the best way to put it for them.
And they're goated, literally. They're goated. They do a really good job. I feel like they've worked on something else.
They probably have.
I know they have another show. I think they have another. What's it called? Matt and Ross Duffer.
I've never actually seen them.
No, I thought they made something else. I guess whatever I was thinking about, it's none of these things I'm looking at. But they got Vessel, Road to Malak, We All Fall Down, Eater, and Hidden. But I haven't seen any of those things.
Yeah.
Demonic says, I've never watched Stranger Things. Really?
Bro, yeah, check it out.
I could have swore you were in some of those watch parties with us, bro. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, you definitely should watch Stranger Things. 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. There are currently 4 seasons of Stranger Things. The 4th season is amazing. The 1st season is amazing. 2nd and 3rd seasons are good, but I don't think they're as amazing as the 1st and 4th. But yeah, bro, I am super down for that. What would you want the Duffer Bros to make?
Honestly, and it might be because I can't really think of anything else, but a Robin Hood.
Okay. No, I could see that. I think they would put a good twist on Robin Hood as well.
I think a Robin Hood movie would be pretty dope. With that said, I don't know how they would do it. I don't know if they would go the Tarzan route or I don't know.
What do you mean by the Tarzan route?
I had a Tarzan thought in my head just now, and it just kind of blurred out. I don't know. I don't even know why Tarzan was in my head. I
you just need some sleep, Bucka.
I might have been thinking about Phil Collins for some reason. I don't know why.
What are we talking about? Demonic said that was out of the blue.
I don't know. I think I was thinking about Phil Collins' soundtrack from Tarzan for a moment there.
How did that?
I don't know. Yo.
Oh my God, bro. You're killing me right now.
I don't know.
Woo. That was, man.
Continue the Robin Hood story.
They need to go the Fox Robin Hood route. Oh no. No. Oh man, not the J. What was that? Wasn't there a movie where Jamie Foxx
actually kind of a lit movie.
was the mentor, and I think it was the guy from Kingsman that was Robin Hood, if I'm not mistaken. The kid from the first Kingsman, yeah. And he's Robin Hood. I never saw that.
It was an alright movie.
Really?
It was actually it was a movie. It was a good movie, man. It was, obviously it wasn't like Oscar worthy by any means, but it was an entertaining movie.
Yeah, facts. Mary Sue said it's like one of those ink blot tests where you just say the first thing that pops in your head. Yeah, my man Battery just needs a little rest, you guys.
Forgive me.
Demonic says, yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll definitely check out that Robin Hood. And I really, really, bro, you know what I just realized the other day? I still haven't seen the new Kingsman movie, the newest one. Did you see it?
I have, actually. It's on HBO Max.
Okay. I got to check that out. I'll probably check it out today or something. How was it? Oh, no. Yo, that breath was not.
It was a movie. I don't even know. You'd have to watch it for yourself. It's definitely different than the last two. The first one is by far my favorite one, for sure.
Oh shit, there are two other ones.
The second one was okay. The second one was cool.
Remember when Brett started singing when he was about to blow up?
Yeah.
That was cringe.
And this third one, yeah, it definitely might go half. Well, you might love it, you might hate it. I'm not too sure.
I don't think this is technically the third one, but it is technically the third one.
It's a prequel to the
because
first
know
two.
I saw an announcement with the dude, with the young kid that we were just talking about that plays Robin Hood, and he was saying that they're gonna start filming for the third Kingsman movie next year. So
might have been a spinoff.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. That's right, and I think it's Kingsmen. You know what I mean? Like Kingsmen versus the Kingsman is different, and I don't think it was called the third or anything like that. Eggsy, yeah, Eggsy. Eggsy. That's who's gonna be. That's who's coming. He's coming back for the third one. For sure. Yeah. Okay. So before we move on to the next one, just so you guys know, memberships are now active on the channel. By becoming a member of our YouTube channel, not only are you helping support what we do here at Marvel Bros, but you also get a bunch of awesome perks to represent the Super Fam in our live chats. You get member-only badges, channel emojis, and other special perks like having access to when we do our members-only trailer watch parties. That's when we watch our trailers live with all of our members, and you guys can also suggest other trailers to watch and whatnot. And then you guys also get that backstage look at when we record our trailers for the week. So, yeah, that's just one of the many special perks that are coming to you guys, and we appreciate all of our members, new and old. Much
love. Oh, yes.
But moving right along, Captain America 4 will have Julius Ona as the official director for the upcoming film. And this goes back to Samurai's comment earlier when he said, did y'all hear about the drama with Sam Wilson, Captain America, that people want Chris Evans to come back as Cap?
You know what I saw?
What
there was a comment, and there's some people, there's like one or two people that we follow that are like super, I guess super obnoxious about their opinions about certain things. And they were talking, they basically were like, and I thought it was true. It was like, because like, we know for a fact that Sam Wilson was going to be Captain America. Like that was confirmed a long time ago. Yeah. But like the bigger publications started like announcing that, oh, Chris Evans is coming back. He wants to be Captain America again. And he was just calling out the big publications for being stupid and like, you know, like, yeah. Dude, like, what's wrong with you guys? And then like Chris Evans, even yesterday, I think, tweeted saying, Sam Wilson is Captain America, or like it
Mm.
basically said that, and then like, and that was that, and I was like, yo, like, because I think it did spin from fake news per se that Chris Evans was supposed to come back, when in reality he's not supposed to come back to be
Yeah.
Captain America. He gave that mantle to Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
You know,
I know a lot of the reports that have been coming out lately have also been due to the whole secret wars, secret invasion thing. A lot of these outlets are like, "Oh, Tony Stark will return as Iron Man in Secret Wars," or something like that. They're just trying to get doing a lot of the clickbait shit, basically. But to casual people, like the people that aren't like us that know a lot of it isn't true, or they're just using it as thumbnails or whatever the case may be, they take word as law a lot of times. So they're like, "Oh yeah, Chris Evans is coming back," and all this other stuff and whatnot. And for me, bruh, like, I don't give a damn. Like, I just want to see the movie. I want to see the
yeah,
Captain America movie. I have not um my man Anthony Mackee, Sam Wilson is Captain America, but he ain't Captain America until he gets a movie called Captain America
mm-hmm.
that solidifies him as Captain America. His show wasn't called Captain America, it was called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So that's kind of how people are going to know him until we get that big debut of him on the big screen of being Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
It really does not matter on the small screen at all that it happened. You know what I mean? We already know. We know that there's not a high number of people that have seen the Falcon and Winter Soldier or any of the Disney Plus shows that are watching these Marvel movies. Like
Yeah.
half of the fan base, basically. It's like half
I
of
was
the
like, my
fan base
sister's one of
watches
them.
it.
Like, she watched all the Marvel movies, but she hasn't watched a single
Mm-hmm.
show. I think she might have watched a couple episodes of WandaVision, but that's it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. And so a lot of these people don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be really, really interesting to see how all of these people kind of handle life when they see my man Sam Wilson as Captain America. And then of course you're gonna have the racist people that don't want that, and all that stuff. And then you got the racist people that never read a comic book that don't know that Captain America actually does become Sam Wilson. You know what I mean? Like, people don't even know that that's a thing. Like, for us, we know that it happens multiple times, not even in just one issue. Like in Age of Ultron, Falcon is Captain America because Captain America's alive, but he doesn't want to do anything because my man just lost all hope. So Falcon picks up that mantle of being Captain America, And it's like, bro, we're at this time to where, of course, people are way too hyper fixated on woke language, period. They're like, "Oh no, everything's becoming too woke because there's female characters now." You know what I mean? Like, or because they're making Cap black. And it's like, bro, all of these things are things that have happened in the comic books. It's not like, the only thing that I could understand was when people were complaining about my guy Taskmaster in Black Widow. I even was very pissed off about that. That was unnecessary. Marvel does do some unnecessary things with trying to be too woke. I'm not even gonna say that's not a thing, because Marvel does do that, and it is in the form of altering a lot of characters to be female to fit the rhetoric of whatever the movie is at that time. Very similar to Captain Marvel. They made Marvel a woman, you know what I mean? And that's not how that is in the comic books. A lot of things like that have taken place here and there in the MCU that has been unnecessary to create new. There's no reason to create new female characters when we have an abundance of them in the comic books already that need to be used and get that light shined on them. When you make characters someone different, not only do you change up their whole story, but you have to create a whole new story as well for them. And in a lot of ways, it's to the detriment of everything. I mean, on one hand, you'll have Disney being able to have Loki being in love with himself, but on the other hand, they won't let anything else happen
Yeah.
outside of that. So it gets really confusing as to what the hell we're even doing and what are we talking about. So hopefully we see a better turn within these next couple of years with Marvel and them not trying so hard. And that's really what the issue is. We've even talked about this with a lot of the female directors that they get that are making the female shows. Or the female-led movie like Black Widow, Captain Marvel, they are trying way too hard to do what they need to do. And it's like, bro, like, we understand, but come on, like, don't go so hard that you make it weird. So it's time for a change.
I think Thor: Love and Thunder is going to help bring that change. Because I think a lot of people are torn, and it's visible on Twitter. I think for sure, and I think Disney sees that. So I'm going to be curious to see how they kind of shift their movies moving forward. Because I think the comedy thing is getting old. Obviously, little comedy is fine. Look at Mission Impossible. The newest Mission Impossible. There's comedy there, but they're hands down some of the greatest action movies made today. Like if you look at the latest Mission Impossible, and we just don't get that with Marvel movies. We don't feel that with Marvel movies because they're not taken seriously. They don't even take the movie seriously. With Thor: Love and Thunder is a prime example, which is unfortunate.
Prime example of what garbage looks like in a physical form. I don't understand, bro. Like, it just makes no sense as to why everything is a joke. I don't get it.
I want more seriousness, and this is something we talked about moving into Thor.
Mm-hmm. My man said, "Oh yeah, true. Okay, I'm gonna change my stance. I'm angry at Thor now." Yeah, Thor was just like we even. Well, I said it an abundance of times in our review for it, and it's like, bro, every single time something serious happens, it's a joke. Like, we can't even talk about her having cancer in a serious way. It's immediately a joke. There's nothing funny about that. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing funny about a lot of the things that that happen. There's nothing funny about Thor losing his entire everything, just losing time and time again. And it's like, oh, maybe all of this loss will make him be more serious. No, actually, he's even more of a joke in this movie. He's even more funny. He's trying to do even more stuff. He's wearing a stupid ass outfit just so he can try to show up. Like, I am not here for that. He's not a child anymore. He's not this kid that we saw from the first Thor movie. And that's the thing that's
he was more mature in the first Thor movie than
he's continually sprawled out of control. Basically, he. Like, all of the death of his mom, the death of his dad, the death of his brother, the death of his love, the death of his friends, all of his friends, by the way, except for Lady Sif, it doesn't matter to, like, it's not like, it doesn't make him more serious. It doesn't do anything but make him more and more and more of a jokester the more we get. And it's like, bro, I mean, bro, I know people who do, mask their pain with humor, but at some point, it does get serious. It's not just all laughing giggles, like that's just not, that's not the strategy.
Like, there's a balance out there. There is, but
that Disney does not know how to do.
Yeah, they don't know how to do it. And obviously they're just catering towards the younger audience, which is frustrating, but that's kind of the reality that I think we're in because it is Disney, but
I mean, Loki got kicked in the balls like 30 times in one episode.
Yeah.
And it was all just for comedic relief. It's like, bro, like, no. Like, Loki is not that type of, like, bro, I just don't understand. This isn't even the new Loki that we know. You know what I mean? This is 2012 Loki when he's still in the epitome of whooping ass and taking names, Point montage changed his point on life, I suppose. Yeah.
And again, we'll see what happens, but I'm excited for what changes might come from the results of Thor: Love and Thunder. But that's kind of a wait game. We'll just have to kind of wait and see. But going back to Captain America, I am excited for Captain America 4. I love the Captain America movies. Some of my
who is
favorite.
Julius? Do we know who this dude is?
Directed. He hasn't directed a whole lot that you and I might know. I know one thing that he directed.
The Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah, Cloverfield Paradox. That's the only thing that I think we might know of him from.
No, yeah, you're right. Because all this other stuff. I think he might be a foreign creator, foreign director. He has Loose, The Cloverfield Paradox, The Girl is in Trouble, by the way. Brilliance. Oh, he has 2 Cloverfield movies. He has The Cloverfield Paradox and the original Cloverfield movie. Oh, wow.
Oh, I love the original.
Whoa, that's crazy. What type of movie are we about to get in here? Yeah. Like right now, like I'm a little, I'm like, oh,
I'm a little intrigued now.
Yeah,
I'm a little intrigued. Say less.
Say less. Exactly.
Okay. I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt.
I agree. I'm also.
This movie's about to be lit.
Benefit of the doubt.
I loved the Cloverfield movies so much.
Yeah.
The Paradox movie was pretty cool. Where they kind of went with the subsequent sequels that they did. A little weird.
Because wasn't there like one where like they were like trapped in a basement?
Yeah,
with the dude that was like trying to repopulate Earth or something because he thought the world ended because of what happened in Cloverfield and all of that. Yeah,
it was wild.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see where this goes, man.
I agree.
But moving right along. This is something we talked about, I think, last week as well. But Taika Waititi, his Star Wars film was reportedly being eyed to begin filming as early as 2023. And we talked about it because he announced, he's like, "Yo, like we haven't even figured out a script yet." Like, and I think you and I had the conversation of like, are they forcing this? Are they going too fast?
Well, the one big thing that I know about Taika's movie is this is supposed to be continuing Star Wars. This isn't going to be in the Skywalker saga at all. Yeah. Taika Waititi's movie is post sequel trilogy. So after all the stuff with Rey. So Taika did not want to do a Star Wars movie if he could not basically create the new path. That's kind of what Taika wants to do. He's trying to create new characters. He wants to do just new everything and not be in the same place that we've always been in when it comes to Star Wars. And I am nervous about it because I am not the biggest fan.
I'm not a fan of Taika right now.
Did with Thor.
It makes me nervous. It does.
So, but I feel like he did direct a couple episodes of like every Star Wars show that we've got somehow. I feel like he did an episode of Mandalorian. I feel like he had an episode of Boba Fett. I feel like he had like an episode of, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've seen some of his stuff everywhere.
For me, I just think about the comedy we got with the last sequel trilogy, and it's going to be times 10. Unless we see a movie, because Taika knows how to make really emotional movies. I mean, look at what the one with the Nazis. I can't think of the name, but it won an Oscar. I think it won Best Picture that year.
Inglourious Basterds.
Mm-mm.
Taika Waititi made the Green Lantern movie?
No. Really?
I don't think that's true. Did he? I have no idea. But I'm looking at his movies and TV shows, and I see
Jojo
Green
Rabbit.
Lantern right there.
Jojo Rabbit. Like, that was the movie that was,
Never seen it.
I never seen it, but I know it's about, like, World War II, Nazis, and, like, Hitler, and, like, child soldiers. So it gets pretty deep, but, like, it's kind of like a I think it's like a kind of like a play. Like I don't know. It's weird the way he kind of filmed it, but I believe he won Best Picture for that movie. So he knows how to make a pretty serious movie, and utilize that comedy. But I don't know. After watching Thor, man, I'm scared. I really am. Because I want to see a serious movie. I want Rogue One level Star Wars, you know. But I don't think that's what we're gonna get. So
yeah,
we'll see.
like Mike Davis says, yo, I would love to see a Star Wars movie about an actual war in the stars, like a Hacksaw Ridge in stars. Yeah, bro, in Star Wars. Yeah, bro. That's one of the biggest things is like, yo, we really haven't seen any war.
You know what I would love to see? So in the Clone Wars animation, the one that came before Clone Wars,
Yes.
we see some battles in Geonosis. And I remember, I think I don't know where I read this, but some dude just wrote a synopsis of like a war movie in the Star Wars universe that focused on the Battle of Geonosis. And I was like, yo, this would be incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, because
That
look at
would
what
be
they did with
dope.
Rogue One and how they made like at the end of the movie, they made the rebels look like they were fighting in Nam. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like the things they could do if they really went that route, incredible.
I think Rebels is like one of the only like Star Wars movie that actually fits within the name of Star Wars because it's like they really are. It's an all-out war in that movie, and not even just one time. You know what I mean? Like there's
Mhm.
multiple battles type of things. You got to see them really collect all of the info to get to the war. Like, bro, that movie was great, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure that's like a lot of people's top 5 for sure. Like, I don't think anyone has Rogue Squadron outside of the top 5 movie of Star Wars, to be completely honest, because not Rogue Squadron. What the hell am I talking about? Rogue One.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron is the canceled movie that we were supposed to get that I think also was going to be dope as hell.
Yeah, and we might even still get it. I don't know. I
Oh,
think
we
they'll be
might still be
canceled.
getting it.
I think. I don't know why I have that
Oh,
in the back of my head, but I think it's still happening.
because it did get canceled, right? Like
They
we
got
did hear.
shelved.
Okay, that's what it was. It
They
was
got shelved.
indefinitely
Yeah, it got shelved indefinitely, which basically means forever, kind of.
delayed. That's what it
Yeah.
was. It got delayed indefinitely. Yeah, I remember that. Rip. I think that was one of the ones that we were looking forward to, like almost the most. Like before we got all the other stuff announced about it.
They never said it. I think they lost faith in the director. She's the director
Yeah, I
for Wonder
think
Woman. I
so.
think they lost kind of. I think
Yeah,
they
no,
lost some
that's what
faith in her.
happened after Wonder Woman 1984. That's when it got shelved.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like,
Let's hold on a minute.
let's just wait a little while.
Yeah.
Not as good as we thought. Oh wait, I'm seeing something right here that says all that's known for sure is that Patty Jenkins' Star Wars Rogue Squadron is still maintaining its release date of December 22, 2023, and that was on March 21st. That Cinema Blend made
Wow. Okay.
something about that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be really interesting where we go with Star Wars from here on out, man. I don't like. So,
Fucking Zack Snyder is about to blow Star Wars away, dude.
oh, bro, Rebel
Bro,
Moon is about to be
Rebel Moon is about
freaking
to break the goddamn war. It's gonna
ridiculous.
destroy everything.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Am I
bro.
the am I
Rebel
the
Moon is gonna
yo,
be
Zack Snyder,
freaking
where are you? We
lit.
need you right now. We need you.
Yeah,
Please, God,
I
help
think
us.
Zack Snyder is a lot better with Star Wars than he would be than he like
Because he
DC.
makes action movies.
Mm-hmm,
Like, yo.
mm-hmm. Demonic says there's going to be a Rebels movie, not Star Wars Rebels. It's called Rebel Moon,
And it's Zack Snyder's version of A New Hope.
Yep. So
That's literally
basically,
the words
it's
he used.
Zack Snyder's take on Star Wars.
Basically, his own Star Wars.
It's his own, and he had that huge deal with Netflix. So anything Zack Snyder wants to make, he gets to make it. That's basically where we're at with him.
And
in
there's a
Netflix.
bunch of stills of the stuff that you
An
can see,
abundance.
and they're badass. I know
Oh
I
yeah.
think he just released a still. It was a still that was out already, but he released a high res version of it for a holiday of some sort. I don't remember what it was, but it happened recently.
Oh, here's a new one.
If you go onto his Twitter, yeah,
Whoa.
you could see some of those stills.
She looks like Hella almost.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
you
I
see
think
that
you're on the one I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah, okay. Whoa. This is insane.
Are you able to pull it up?
Yeah, I'm trying right now.
Yeah, Rebel Moon is going to be incredible. Like, just from what the stills that we've seen, the things he's talked about, I can't wait, man. I think it's going to be awesome.
A couple of the stills just so we can.
Yeah, because we've shown several throughout the past several months,
Yeah.
but I don't know what month specifically.
Wow. All right, so here's one of the newest ones that he had. I don't know who this chick is supposed to be. I don't know what the hell is going on.
No
here.
idea what's going on here, but I'm intrigued.
Oh, it's all small. Why is it small? Why is it tiny?
Oh, this was the same issue we had last time, remember?
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, look at that.
It's lame. It's blurry, but that looks saucy, bro.
That looks like Jeddah, bro. Like, yo.
Literally. Then we got my
and
guy.
The cast for this movie is crazy.
Yes, it really is insane. Look at that, bro. Oh my God. Sheesh. This is gonna be crazy, bro.
He's about to blow everyone away, bro. Everyone.
And then I believe this is a 3-part, like 3-hour event each.
Movies.
Like it's like 3-hour movies, and there's like 3 movies, if I'm not mistaken. There's 3 movies that 3 hours apiece. There we go. At least that's the last thing that I remember being said, is that they're going to be dumb long. There's going to be multiple of them, and it's going to get spicy. So I am super prepared, bro. I can't wait for it. I think Rebel Moon is going to be...
Because I think it's going to be up there with Dune in terms of scale.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. So let me actually, real quick, because I think...
What?
Right now, I'm just trying to read off the cast here. Okay, no, yeah. We know a lot of these people, but I don't... You'd have to see the photos. Yeah. But the cast is incredible.
Bro.
And I can't wait, man.
Charlie Hunnam. When the hell did he get cast in this?
I think he's the main character.
Yo. And Charlie Hunnam is my guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, yeah.
And King Arthur. And Pacific Rim. Sophia Boutella. I feel like we know her for some reason. Oh, she's in The Mummy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the girl who plays the evil mummy in the new Mummy.
Ray Fisher. My guy Cyborg. What?
Oh yeah, he's in here.
He's Blood Axe. Whoa. And then
I know, bro from Guardians is General Titus. Yo.
Yeah. That's bro that we showed the picture of to you guys. Anthony Hopkins is in this? What?
He's Jimmy. He's a voice.
Corey Stoll, isn't that? I think that's the villain from the first Ant-Man movie.
Yep.
Yellow Jacket. We got Carrie Elwes. I like that dude. He's funny.
Yeah, and this is just
big cast.
Yeah.
Big cast of folks. Demonic says, "What is King Arthur?"
Yo,
King
Charlie.
Arthur is King Arthur, bro.
Yo, if you want to see a really good rendition of King Arthur, watch Charlie Hunman's King Arthur. It's incredible. It's on Netflix right now, I think.
Oh, is it?
It's one of my favorite movies.
That.
Yeah, it's badass. The beginning song in the movie, I don't know what language it is, but I learned it. And I sang along with it every time I watched it because I've watched it several times.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to throw that one on.
It's incredible though. You guys have to check it out.
And then wrapping up with the last thing on the docket before we get into the movies. First, we will have our first look at Marvel Zombies, X-Men 97, and What If Season 2 at Marvel Studios Animation Panel at San Diego Comic-Con this year, yo. And that is awesome because I didn't even think about that. I forgot all about it. Well, I didn't know Marvel Zombies was an animated show.
I didn't realize it was either, but I'm not
opposed to it, right? Yeah.
Not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. I loved what we saw in What If. I wonder if it's going to be connected to that, or it's going to be a completely new story, or it's going to be that same story but slowed down. You know, because Spider-Man survived the ordeal. Everyone else didn't.
Oh! I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
So you're thinking it's going to continue the What If story of Marvel Zombies?
I would be okay with it continuing the What If story, but I don't know. I don't know what else they would do with it.
I would like to see their own rendition of the What If story, of it, like the What If story that played out, but across the whole season. You know what I mean? Like we see how it starts. We get to experience basically everything that we experienced from the show, but spread out across 6 to 9 episodes, and then it's all a different animation style as well. Because I was not a fan of the What If animation. I mean, it did get better over time, like with watching it. You know what I mean? It was easier to.
I know that was.
Like, I don't even know what to say, but it just made it. Yeah.
I know that was a big issue when we first started What If.
I was like, what the hell is up with this? Yeah.
We were both confused as to the animation style that they had picked. But overall, What If's definitely one of my favorite shows, for sure, on Disney+.
I'm hoping that season 2 isn't the same animation. I think that's something that we even talked about, was like them using like a different animation style for each season of What If. I think that would be pretty nifty. I don't know if we're continuing stories either. I mean, I know we didn't get that one story with Gamora and Iron Man. Right? So we still need that.
I think they might continue on with the Captain Carter story potentially, because that was the one that kind of kept coming back. With that said, I think we even talked about, I think the Gamora episode was going to be used for season 2.
They cut it from season 1.
Yeah, they cut it from season 1 to put it on season 2. So, but I'm down for that. I'm excited. I think I won't be here for San Diego Comic-Con, but I think we are going to plan it to have a live stream available on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. So,
yeah,
you guys will be able to tune in to Marvel Bros. You know, as Sensei here reacts and talks about what's going on,
all the craziness that's going to be going down.
Oh yes,
yeah, it'll be me and you guys for about a week or two.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving California for a little bit.
Yeah, so it'll be, well, don't worry, I'll keep you guys company. You guys will still get your dose of Marvel Bros.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be going on a little road trip.
No, we're not going to Comic-Con. I know that may have seemed a little bit. That did seem like we were kind of talking about going to Comic-Con.
Oh no,
we are not going to Comic-Con. Yeah,
imagine
Battery
we just show up, we're at the panel.
Yo, people would lose their minds for sure. Like, wait a minute, what's happening? We're freaking on stage.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Announcing shit. Surprise. Okay. Demonic says, I didn't like the Star Wars stories animation. Oh, what? Really? Bro, I thought Star Wars Visions was saucy, bro. I loved almost every animation style from Star Wars Visions. Yeah.
And we still have to finish it. We haven't finished it, but
we have to finish that, and we have to finish the Diabolical, because apparently we do learn some pretty nifty stuff in that show. My man said it was goofy. What? You must not like anime. It's okay. It's okay, because I know not everyone are anime watchers.
I also know a lot of people didn't like Visions too, which is crazy for me to hear about. But
yeah,
the twins one was kind of.
My man said especially with the ones with the twins, but that's like anime style too, you know. So I understand. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you don't know anime shows and how wild it can get.
Wait, not the anime one.
There's only that. I don't know.
Resistance? Because Resistance had the similar art style to
What if the twins, so it has to be the Star Wars Visions. The whole show is in anime style. The whole show is an anime. Like all of Star Wars Visions is anime. They got a bunch of different anime creators to come and tell their own Star Wars stories. Not canon or anything like that. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. It's basically an anthology series.
And we're getting a season 2. So.
Yep, which I am super excited for.
So
Demonic said, "Oh, my man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Disney and all these people, but they do not do a good enough job of articulating what's going on. You know what I mean? It's like they just kind of make like they'll make like all these other stuff, and like us, we know about it, but casual watchers, they're not reading Entertainment Weekly. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. So a lot of people are just left in the dark with just some random Star Wars stuff that has nothing to do with anything that's Star Wars, and it just turns a lot of people off. But for us here on the channel, that shit was the dopest shit ever. That shit, the samurai one with the
Ninth Jedi, that one was badass.
If you stopped at the twins, Demonic, all I'm gonna say is that you need to go back and finish it, because the
Bohemian Rhapsody episode, that was
the
also
worst episode.
It was a cool episode, but not as cool. But after that, every episode we watched.
Bohemian. Jesus, I don't even know what the hell that. That's not what it was called. Because the song is called Bohemian Rhapsody.
I know
Tatooine Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Tatooine Rhapsody. Yeah. I like the samurai one. Yeah, the samurai one was dope. The Ninth Jedi one was dope, but I didn't enjoy it any better after that. Yeah, I understand. The Ninth Jedi was the one, though. That was the one for us. When
that was the coolest one we've seen.
Crew pulled up when it was all Sith, bruh. That was crazy. That was crazy. Battery was like, "Oh, bruh. Oh my god, bro. What if they're all evil? All dark light, all red lightsabers popped up." I was like, "Oh." Mine said, "Oh, and the band one was goofy too." I don't know what you was expecting from the show, to be completely honest.
The band one was a little weird. That one caught us both off guard, I think.
Sure. I liked it though. It was a good episode.
Yeah, it was cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think San Diego Comic-Con, it's gonna be pretty cool next weekend. No, 2 weeks from now. Should be a good time.
Thursday. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. Yep.
We'll look forward to it. I think it's.
And I think it's 5:00 when Marvel's panel starts. I think that's what something said. Yeah. So yeah, I'm juiced. It's gonna be awesome. We're supposed to be getting a shitload of stuff from Marvel at San Diego Comic-Con, and then let's not forget we also have 2 other Disney events to still go through, where we will no doubt get even more information and other information. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like trailers for these animated things that we are talking about. We're probably going to get a trailer for every single one of them. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to get the first Black Panther trailer. I wouldn't be surprised if it was at San Diego Comic-Con. And then what else do we need? Phase 4, more Phase 4 and Phase 5, I guess. Yeah, and that's like, I think that's going to be like a lot of the stuff that we get. Maybe no actors that, maybe no actor announcements. Those are probably going to be saved for D23. Yeah. Well, I don't know. When did everybody come on stage? Was that at D23 or was that at Comic-Con?
D23.
Okay. So that's when I'm expecting to see all of that happen again. Could you imagine if we randomly get like a Blade teaser, bro? Like, could you imagine? I would faint.
I think we're gonna get some pretty cool stuff, man. Because again, DC's there.
Yep.
All the DC movies are gonna be there.
DC, Star Wars, Marvel.
So it'll be a big weekend. Because this hasn't happened since 2019.
Yep.
So it'll be cool to see what happens. Then E3's happening again as well pretty soon.
I'm happy that everybody figured out they can't just do their own events and it actually work out good.
Yeah.
That's what I was happy about. I was like, okay, woo, we're back at Comic-Con, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because fandom was ass. The last fandom that we had was like pretty much ass. Like, it wasn't as good as the first one. Because that's something that we definitely talked about. We were like, the first DC fandom was lit, but the second one was like, So it'll be really interesting to see what we see from there. Please give me Young Justice Season 5 trailer. I need it. I need that like I need air, bro. Young Justice is one of the best animated shows that I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure Young Justice is like the top animated show, and then Star Wars, Clone Wars, and Rebels come at close to 3. Because holy shit, Young Justice is insane. The fighting, the stories, the character arcs, the seriousness of trauma, and all of those things. At one point, my man Beast Boy is like addicted to pills because of the deaths that's been going on around him. Like, talk about peak content, baby. Peak content, boy. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. Double T in the morning. What's up with it, Double T? How you doing?
How's it going, Double T?
I hope you're having a good one, my guy. Demonic said, "What's up, Double Tap?" Oh, no, that was an accident. Him and most of it. What is Young Justice about? Young Justice is if Teen Titans were better. That's basically what that is, okay? Young Justice is the best animated show I've ever seen, for one. And Young Justice is about all of the sidekicks of the Justice League not wanting to be sidekicks anymore. And they basically are like, yo, we're not sidekicks. We need our own team. And they're not Teen Titans. They're the Young Justice. And it's freaking awesome. It's insane how good it is, yo. Like, woo, it's insane how good it is. We have the first iteration of Young Justice is Robin, Aqualad, Superboy, Miss Martian, Kid Flash, and Green Arrow's niece. And this is the first show where the characters age, bro. Like, each season they're older and older and older until some of the Young Justice become like Justice League members type of thing. And then the Justice League members are like retiring and stuff. There's 4, I believe.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought there was 3, but I'm pretty sure
the first 2 came on Cartoon Network, and then the next 2 came on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's amazing. And once HBO Max takes over, it's a different show. It becomes bloody. It just becomes a lot better. Like, the first 2 seasons are definitely, it's a show that grows with with its target audience, basically. Very Boy Meets World style, if you know what I mean. Like, you get introduced to them as children, and then you grow up with them each season, and then season 2, season 3. I think you start with them at like 16 in season 1. They're like 16, and then in season 2, maybe they're like 20-ish. Season 3, they're like late 20s, and then season 4, they're like 30s. Like, everyone is in their like 30 to 35-year-old range, and they're now training the new Young Justice team that's coming up. And they do an excellent job with passing down mantles and handing off this and handing off that, and then this guy becomes this guy. and then that mantle gets passed down. Like, they do an excellent job across the board, and not to mention how great of a job they do with discussing mental health and how important it is to actually see therapists and go through therapy. And they actually do a really good job of making us realize that even though they are superheroes and whatnot, they're all still kids. Like, everyone is still kids and children dealing with death and murder and all of these crazy things that are going on around them with supervillains and stuff. So, yeah, bro, peak content. I mean, some of the best DC I've ever seen is from Young Justice, and it's not like they only do justice to the kids. Nah, even the adults are solid. It's great show. If you guys have seen Young Justice, like, just all you got to do is just be like, nah, yeah. Let them know. Mary Sue, if you're still in here, let the people know how good Young Justice is, because even Mary Sue was like, yo, what's happening? Are they really handling this? Like, they handle really mature issues and situations in that show from the standpoint of children and from the standpoint of adults. It's solid. It's really solid. Double T in the morning says, I'm seeing Transformers on the big screen today. Let's go. Yep, they're showing it today and Thursday at Regal Theaters because of the anniversary of Transformers coming out. So 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at your Regal. They should be having it there. And it's 3 p.m., 7 p.m. on today and on Thursday. So we might go today or we might go Thursday. We're not sure because we're going to go see that with the kids as well.
Okay.
For sure. It's on HBO Max. Yes, Demonic. Definitely got to check it out. Definitely.
But yeah, man. That about wraps it up for today. But we have movies and shows to check out this week, right? What do we got?
Yeah, so it's time for this week's watch list. Here are some of the movies and shows that you should be checking out this week. And if you have anything you think we should check out, just let us know in the comment section down below. So this Wednesday, aka Tuesday midnight, we will be having the Miss Marvel season finale. I am pumped. Last week's episode was wild. I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's kind of hard to guess where they're kind of going with the finale,
Yeah, I have no,
because like the last episode went in a completely different direction than what I thought it was.
People started turning into skeletons. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Skeletons. Did I watch the new episode?
You may not have watched the new episode. I'm so sorry. I thought you watched it. My bad, bro. Because you were talking like you knew it. So my bad.
Yeah, I thought I did. It was about partition, right?
Oh yeah. But the people turning into skeletons in the previous episode. My bad.
Oh,
that was last episode. That was the last episode.
The portal, right? It opened and ate them, basically.
Yeah, the portal opened and they all went into the inhuman, like, Terrigenesis. They all went to like the Terrigenesis, like we see in Agents of Shield, and then they turn into straight. No, that was the last episode. Yeah, that was the last episode. That did happen in the last episode.
It ended with
because at the end,
her best friend and getting caught by a drone, right?
Yeah, but they didn't get caught by the drone because
the drone was at the window.
The mom died. She turned into the stone and then the rock and then died. And then when she died, she passed her powers on to Cameron. And then Cameron gets the green embiggening type of stuff on his fist, and he punches the drone that's at the window. So that's kind of the big bad, I guess, for the season finale is going to be not Sword, but the DODC. And they're going to be doing whatever the hell they're doing,
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I definitely thought the Jinn were going to be more of the big bads. And it was also hella weird to see time travel being used in that way in the movie. So in the show, I mean. So that was all interesting. And it was actually real life time travel. And I was really against that with like the week before. I was like, nah, ain't no way it's time travel. She's just going back to see what was going on. Like she's just going back there. And I literally was saying at the like when everybody was like, "Oh, do you think she really traveled back in time?" At the end, I was like, "Nah, I don't think she traveled back in time. I just think she's viewing what's happening from her perspective." But lo and behold, no, she really was back in time, and it was a great episode as well. To see the partition, to see Aisha and her husband kind of get that relationship going. I really like that dude that was the dad. And then we find out that he's the one that even came up with the saying that's on the band now. I really liked all of that stuff. So I'm hoping that the season finale is impeccable.
Yeah.
Because this show's been really good so far.
Yep, definitely.
And then moving right along, we have nationwide releases are Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, trash. Where the Crawdads Sing. I think we
did watch the trailer for this.
A trailer for that, and I don't remember it at all, to be completely honest.
I think it was like a murder mystery.
I think we were like, holy shit, is this what this is? Like, we had no idea. Like, we were definitely surprised. The Deer King, which is an anime.
Studio Ghibli
released.
I think, actually.
And then Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. And that's all for the nationwide movie releases. And then for Netflix, we have Persuasion. I'm not sure what that is. The Bob's Burger movie is coming to Hulu.
Ooh.
On Prime, we have One Up and Don't Make Me Go. And then HBO Max, Father of the Bride. I believe I think that might be a re-release type of thing. Like that's coming to HBO Max. I don't know if that's new because I feel like I've heard that name of a movie before. On VOD and digital release, we have Neon Lights. And then for limited releases and select theaters, we have Bezos Drama, The Killer, My Name is Sarah Drama, Wrong Place, The Gray Man, Karma Link, She Will, American Carnage, The Royal, Gone in the Night, Gabby Giffords Won't Back Down, When We Speak, Summering New York releases, From Where They Stood, and Queen Glory. So it's a jam-packed week of movies, releases, Prime Videos, HBO Maxes, all of the things.
Oh, yes. And before we head out, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. Post all of our content, much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on our website at www.marvelbros.com to stay up to date with the latest content, get our merchandise, and also stay up to date with our podcasts. And speaking of podcasts, you can listen to our podcasts wherever you listen to them. That's at Google. That's on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of the things. And make sure you join our Discord to stay up to date with all of the discussions, all of the content, all of the everything, because we will be talking about everything. You can stay up with the discussions and all the latest spoilers for your favorite movies and shows and all that good stuff. We really appreciate you guys tuning in with us on another amazing episode of Marvel Bros and an awesome pop culture news update. And we hope to see you guys on the next one.
Oh, yes.
Excelsior.
To support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.